So I planted this buckwheat Takane ruby. You can see how pretty the picture is. You can see the flowers are small. You have to gather them and put them in your hands compared to the hands. And this is what I got. Now it's kind of a pretty plant. It's a cover crop. So this cover crop, which I learned I didn't know what a cover crop was. You can actually, about this time I think, pick it and turn it under the soil, and it really helps the soil. That's what a cover crop does. These are the flowers, and they don't look anything like my seed packet. They're very light in color, and even if I would choose to like pick that, a bouquet of it is not going to look like what's in the seed packet. So overall it's a pleasing plant, but I plant for flowers, and so I don't think I'm going to plant this again. I also planted it back here, and it got a little bit taller, and I've already dug some of it up to the right over there, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take it out. Maybe just leave a few so I can learn what buckwheat actually looks like. Flowers are pretty, but they're very tiny. And the foliage, I love the shape of the leaves. Yep, I just love the shape of the leaves. But it is just not doing it for me. That one coming out of the leaf over there. So I feel like the photography was a little bit skewed on the packaging. They did a really good job making it look pretty. The cicadas are so loud out here, so I've gone ahead and cut my buckwheat. I love the shape of the leaves, but the flowers just do not look like this. So here's my little flowers. Aren't they adorable though? Super, super tiny. I don't even know if they're going to show up in my photo. But I made a flat lay. Getting ready to take some pictures of it. Isn't it kind of cute? So I was trying to think of something fun to put on it, and I was thinking about how this is a cover crop. So I have cover the essentials. Oh, I'm missing an L. Okay, now I've got cover the essentials. And I was thinking about this being a cover crop and how I could use the word. And I come up with that phrase. I think we can consider so many essentials that are covered up. Of course, you know, cover up the essentials in that when you put on a skirt or shorts, they should cover up the essentials, as well as that low cut shirt. That would be cover up the essentials. But in the garden, I think my flowers are essential, and sometimes they need to be covered in water, sometimes they need to be covered in shade. Sometimes I think they just need to be covered in a bit of love. And I almost put cover in love. I have a whole stack of just random leaves here. I thought they were pretty. Okay, I laid them all out there. That's kind of dorky. This is a cluttered flat lay. I'm not sure I like that. But look at the cute little leaves with the red stems. And there's a whole row of red right here, and I love that. A little bit of randomness. Just tucked them in the corner. Getting hot. It's hard to do this in this heat where I'm just dripping with sweat and I'm just standing here. Okay, I'm running out of light out here. So I scrunched them together and I'm on the patio with the fan and it's not helping. But it's kind of pretty. So look at how tiny these are. And I cut off the tops of just the ones that were flowering the best, and that's all I have. But isn't that just adorable? Now that's a beautiful little flat lay with tiny, tiny, tiny little flowers. See, there's my whole hand for perspective. I should be doing this in the morning with the birds and not at night with the cicadas in the middle of August.